Too weak, too weak, too girly, too whiny, filled with excuses. Amen. Man, we got to toughen up. We got to lead our families. Got to lead our families. Ladies, don't hook up with these guys that don't want to serve the Lord. Why you with a heathen? Why are you yoking up with a joker? He don't want Jesus. He don't want right. He's not going to do right by you. If he gets you pregnant, you come up to him and you're hurt and you're nervous. You hate to tell him, I'm pregnant. He's going to ask you, is it mine? Well, the last 5 times you're all together, you listening to him and not God. That ought to tell you something. Amen. You go on with the guy, he's got just as many braids sewed in as you have. That don't bother y'all. You can't hardly tell whether it's an NBA game or WNBA. March Madness, the madness is you got to watch the game for a while to determine whether it's the men's or the women. Everybody looking alike running down the court. And who would have thought we'd ever live to see a day where men are beginning to paint their fingernails with color fingernail polish? Well, I let my daughter do it because she's a little girl and she just wanted to paint daddy's fingernails. Well, how about being a good dad and say, dads don't do that? Dads don't. That's not for dad. That's for mom. That's not for dad. That'll help her in trying to find a husband down the road. You don't want to marry a man with holes on, do you? Stockings. I better speed up. Justin, it's just a little heavy today. And by our standards, we're going light. I think sometimes folk don't check us out before they come. But anyway, he said, be strong. We need strong men. Strong men. Men who lead their families. Men who don't constantly make excuses. Men who understand that they're responsible for their household. Thank God for a good wife who can work with you. Amen. But you're responsible for her. It's called husband. Don't marry no man. Don't marry a man who don't understand once you give him your last name, he's responsible. See, he gets you. He gets the privilege of having you, but he also, with that privilege, comes the responsibility of taking care of you. No, that's not saying that nobody should work but him. Y'all work together. But he needs to think like a man. He needs to understand that it's expected of him. Bless you, my friend. It's expected of him to make it work. Say amen. And so we've made our men too weak. Men depending on government. I'm waiting for my reparation. Why are you waiting for your reparation? Well, you know we were slaves. You were. You've never been one. Ever. Not only have you never been one, you never met anyone who was one. You never talked to a loved one who was one. No, it ended. Oh man, I imagine they're killing me online today. But it's all right.